What's going on, guys? Got another Black Ops gameplay, sniper gameplay. It's not going to be a high scoring one like my last one, because this is regular team deathmatch and the last sniper gameplay was ground war domination. But I did pretty well. Usually when I do sniper games, when I just use the sniper, I get a lot of hit markers, and I really get more hit markers than I do kills. And with this game, I got a lot of one-shot kills, except for there was one incident where I didn't, which was kind of, I thought was BS, but you guys will see that. But in this game, when I snipe, I like to kind of, I guess you could say, sit back and be a camper. Yeah, I guess that's, everyone's gonna say I'm being a camper, but I mean, sniping in this game is BS, as I mentioned in my last commentary. You know, if I know they made it better with the last update that they did, easier to quick scope, and so I know there's gonna be people going on about me not quick scoping and me sitting back, and there's gonna be people saying something about when I do quick scope, or they're gonna be fighting with those people. So I know there's gonna be negative comments going on between people, but I mean, I do get like a couple quick scope kills, and then I kind of do a couple failed quick scope. So I mean, I don't ever practice quick scoping in this game because it's just too much of a pain for me. It's more work than it is of anything to try to quick scope to me. But I mean, I do come across people that will just drill me with a quick scope from across the map. I mean, and do it consistently. I mean, I see a lot of games where people are trying to do trick shots and quick scopes, and you know, their final score at the end is like 3 and 20. But I mean, I do see people that go, you know, get really good positive games when they're just, you know, quick scoping and, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm not that good with sniping on here. COD 4, World at War, you know, Modern Warfare 2. I quick scoped. I love to quick. I ran around all the time with quick scope and no scope, and you know, just I don't know. Especially now, if you play COD 4 now, you see that there's a lot of people that snipe. If you go into cage match, that's all it is. I mean, they should pretty much rename the cage match to quick scope, to 1v1 quick scopes, because that's all people do in that cage match is quick scope. So, which I think is, you know, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty all right. But one of the things I also want to talk about is the new Modern Warfare 3 game that's supposed to come out. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but I mean, there's been a lot of drama with that game from what I've read. I really haven't looked up much about it, but I did read something. It was back in like April of 2010, and I don't know, it was something about like, you know, a lawsuit with Activision and two former executives from Infinity Ward, and stuff about, you know, Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare brand and the franchise, and it was a whole ordeal. I mean, and really I haven't heard anything else, you know, since any of that. I haven't heard anything. I haven't been able to find anything. But I mean, if you guys know of any websites, stuff like that has, you know, recent new news on it, you know, post a comment or something, because I'd like to see what's going on with the game. But I mean, I don't think it'll be out in November as the previous Call of Duties have been. I just don't really think that's going to happen. But there's definitely a lot of games that are coming out, and some games that I do want to try. If y'all have seen that game Homefront, if any of you guys have played that, let me know how it is. Because I've been looking at getting it, but I've been hearing like a lot of mixed, you know, I've still been hearing a lot of mixed, you know, reviews about it. Some people love it, some people hate it, you know, that it's a good, some people say that it's a good, you know, combination of Call of Duty and Battlefield, like Call of Duty, you know, buttons, you know, sticks, buttons, whatever, but the feel is more of a Battlefield. And I would just like to see, you know, see if any of you guys have played it and what you think of it, especially the multiplayer, because that's one thing I care about is the multiplayer. I don't care about campaigns. Campaigns can be crappy for all I care. I just want to know about the multiplayer, how the multiplayer plays out. But also games that are coming out that I would like to, you know, definitely get is the new, you know, Halo, the remake of the original Halo, as I said in my last commentary where I played some Halo Reach, and also Battlefield 3. I've never owned any of the Battlefield games. Bad Company 2, I've never owned them. I played them at friends' houses, but I've never actually, you know, owned them. And it's definitely, whenever I play that game and then go back to Call of Duty, it's definitely different because the sensitivity in those games in Battlefield is just so slow. I'll put the sensitivity all the way up, and it just feels like it's, you know, it just feels like the sensitivity is on 2 for Call of Duty or something. You know, it's just really, really slow and a pain sometimes. But if you guys have played Homefront, let me know. If you guys have any info on the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 game, let me know, because I'd like to read up on, see what's going on with it. Game's pretty much coming to a close here, and here's a nice little quick scope, the one I talked about, and here's going to come the little BS quick scope. Boom. I must say I was not happy, because I would have loved to get 2 back-to-back quick scopes, because I never get those. I hardly get a quick scope, but I thought I shot him in the stomach, but here's another quick scope. Ah, there we go. Couldn't get that third guy though. He ran behind the thing. And you guys will notice that this is theater mode, you know, the lag. So sometimes I'll kill people without actually being on them. But alright, 2 more kills, end of the game. Final score was 29-3. And hope you guys stay tuned for our next commentary. Later.